This is CSF4203 Lab6 on week 11. Okay, I'm sharing the screen with you. And this lab here, in this activity, you will configure a frame relay with 2 sub-interfaces on each router to reach the other 2 routers. You will also configure EIGRP. What is EIGRP? Your colleague just asked me. EIGRP is a routing protocol. That's how the routers, they know what is connected to them, which networks are connected to them. You know RIP, also RIP is a routing protocol, okay? You are not, unfortunately, you are not studying routing protocols in deep because you are not majored in networking. Networking major, they will study these routing protocols, okay? So what we are doing here, we are going to router 1, okay? We assign the encapsulation to be frame relay. We open the interface, and then the same thing on router 2 and router 3. Then we'll come back to router 1, and we are going to create a sub-interface. You see here, sub-interface.2 or logical interface. .2, why? Because it's connected to router 2. And then we have also .3 sub-interface because it's connected to router 3. Like this, I like this one now. Router 3, okay? We'll do the same thing also on router 2. We will have some sub-interface of .1 and .3. And on router 3, we'll have sub-interface of .1 and .2. Let's do it. And then we will add the EIGRP routing protocol. So let's do that, please, first on router 1. We are done with this lab. Yes, let's save it. Done. Okay, now I'm going to do this lab. Okay. Okay, so let's do first. Let's work on lab 1. I have to log in, I think. Okay, let's speak just guest. Okay. Click on router 1. CLI. Enable. Config T. Okay, interface. On router 1, which interface? S0/. This is the same that we have. Same interfaces. S0/0. Encapsulation. Frame relay, okay? No shutdown to bring it up, okay? We'll do the same on router 2. CLI, enable, config T, okay? Interface S 0/0/0 slash /0. Yeah, S0/0/0. Okay. Encapsulation, frame relay. Okay, no shutdown. For the interface, you need to do no shutdown here. Your question why last time we did not do shut, because we used LMI. Okay. All right. You will have to put the command exactly. Okay. Even there, if you put no shutdown, it's good. That's fine. All right. Now let's continue. We said no shutdown. Now we'll do this on router 3. Oh. Oh, I will open it now. What is this? Anybody solve this problem? Okay. So now we clicked on router 3. We need to do the same thing. Router 3. Here, CLI. Okay. Enable config. Right, interface. And this is the same as 0/0/0. Correct?
Yeah.
Enter, and then encapsulation frame relay. Okay? No shut. Okay, now we'll go back to router 1. Where is router 1? Did I close it? It's okay. I think we closed it. Okay. Router 1. I'll keep router 3 open, okay? Enable config. Okay. Interface S0/0/0 dot what? Dot 2. Because it's logical interface, sub-interface. If you look here in the explanation on router 1, we come down here. On router 1, we have interface point to point, and then we will give it IP address, okay? Okay, so let's go back to router 1. Router 1. This is here. What did we say here? Point to point?
Yes.
Point to point. Just type the first letter.
Just can we write P?
Yeah, P and tab.
Oh.
P and tab. Okay. All right. Now we need to define the map. And what's the map? IP address. We need to give it an IP address. Sorry. The IP address is 10.1.1.1, and the subnet mask is 255.255.255.252. It is just like if you have a WAN link between them. Okay? You understood where this 252 came from? We did subnetting. Okay, because we only need 2 IP addresses, one on this side and one on router 2 side. So I use very small subnet. With this subnet, you can have only 2 IP addresses. Because you are using only 252. You can get two. Yeah. 0, 1, 0. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Enter. And now let's continue. What are the other requirements? And then we need to give it we need to assign it as a frame relay, and we give it an DLCI number. Frame relay and interface DLCI number 102 because it's connected to router 2. Okay, so we'll do that. Come back to router 1. Frame relay interface DLCI 102 because it's connecting to router 2. Okay, now we'll do the same for router. Oh, sorry, before that, there is one new step here. Maybe it's new to you. We need to define the routing protocol to be EIGRP. EIGRP is a routing protocol. We are not discussing this, learning it in details in this course. We are just using it. If you are doing networking major, you will study EIGRP, you will study OSPF, you will study RIP2. Okay? So this is EIGRP 1. Then we will put the networks that are connected to router 1. And this one here, this is how EIGRP is used. Instead of using subnet mask, we use the opposite of subnet mask, something called wild mask. Remember in subnet mask, if it's 255.255.255, this is you are catching this. In wild mask, we are catching the one with zeros. It's the opposite of subnet mask. But regardless of what you need to know that you need to connect, you need to define the networks connected to the router 1. So if you look at the diagram, what is connected to router 1? It's very easy. I have this network here, which is the router interface is 10.1.1.1 and 10.1.3.2. So let's go down here. You see? This is the networks that are connected to router 1. Configure router 2 to use sub-interfaces. Now let's finish router 1, please. Let's finish router 1. Define the EIGRP. Router 1. Router. By the way, you have to exit. You have to exit from the interface, okay? Otherwise, the routing protocol will not work, the command. Router EIGRP 1. One is your autonomous system. يعني here I have only one autonomous system. One network. معايا شباب? One meaning that they are all in one network, one big network, one horizon network. This is how AIGRP work. Okay? Enter. And then we are going to define our networks to the routing table. This is the first network. And the second one is .3.0. So it's going to be .3.0. 0.0.0.3. If you notice, 3 is the opposite of what?
252.
252. Very good. You know now how it came. Confusing. If you are going to do wild math.
Where did he get those numbers?
Yeah. All right. You just with practice you will know. Now we are done with the routing. We defined the router EIGRP. Okay, we now need to go to router 2. Router network here. We have done router 1. Okay, now we need to go to router 2 and do the same, please. So can you do that for router 2? Yeah, let's do it. Let's click on router 2. Enable config. Okay. And then I think we already configured the sub-interface, right? Here.
On the second router?
Yeah, router 2. I think we did. Anyhow, let's do it again. Okay, config T interface S0/0/0. Okay. Encapsulation frame relay. All right. Then no shut. Remember? Okay. Now we need to do interface. Interface. This is the command that we need to enter. Interface S0/0/0.2. We have to go back one step. Okay. We are done with router 1. Now we need to go and do router 3.
So if I enable frame relay on the entire interface, I don't have to do it again for the sub interface, right?
No, you have to, because if you look here, they are defining it. Look.
No, I mean like encapsulation frame relay.
We already done that in the first step.
Yeah, so this is, if I do it.
It's not enough, La, it's not enough. You have to do it because the sub interface is a completely different logical interface. It's like if you have a cable, actually. Okay. So please, can you do that? You need to do this part. Okay. Interface S0/0.1. Point to point. So we are on router 2. Exit from here. And then interface S0/0/0.1 point to point. Okay. What's the next command? The next command is, yeah, we need to define the IP address. Okay. 10.1.1.2. This is connecting to this is the IP address of my sub interface, okay, and it will be connected to router 1, okay, and then I have another IP address .3, and it's this is its IP address, and it's connected to router 3. So please, let's do that now. Do that now, please. This step here is just a repetition of the previous one, okay. There's one way, because they are repeated, you can just come here and just the case just to show you that you can do that. Okay, here. Okay. Let me show you this trick. When you have something that is repeated, you can do is, and then exit. Okay, so come here, copy. Let's go to router 2. Then I'll just paste the commands. Look. Okay. You see? Done. Have you seen what I've done? Because these commands are repeated. We do this when you are doing administration.
At once.
Yeah, at once. You see the trick? Yeah, of course. When you are doing administration of router of network, you have to learn these tricks. Yeah. Because you are not here practicing typing, yani. We just need to configure, you know. In the exam, if you want to save time, you can also use this trick. Okay, continue. So now we are done with router 2. We need to do the same. Now we need to configure router 2 with the autonomous system. We need to configure router 2 with the autonomous system. Okay. If you look at router 2, what are the two networks connected to router 2? The two WAN links. We have 10.1.1.0 and 10.1.3.0. So, two networks, correct?
Oh, yes.
All right. Two routers. Yeah. So let's do that. Go to router 2. Router, this is the command EIGRP, autonomous system 1. They are all in one autonomous system. Okay. Now we need to define the networks. This is 1. And what's the other one? What's the next one? 10.1.3, right?
Yes.
.3.0, and then the wild masks 0.0.0.3. Okay? Very good. Yeah. Thank you. You tested the connectivity? Very good. Okay, but also the recording will be available. So here we have the sub interfaces are done for router 2. Then you need also to do the same thing for the link to router 1. Okay. Sorry, we are here. We did this link .1 to router 1. We need to do this one that is connecting to router 3, and we have already done that. Okay, we have already done the router EIGRP. Now we'll go to router 3 and do the same thing. Okay, on router 3. Okay, not bad. Let's look again how we are doing this. Especially in the exam, you can save your time by doing this. Alhamdulillah. Because it is the same concept. We are defining the sub-interface. We are defining it point to point, giving it an IP address, and then we are assigning it to the DLCI number. Okay. Hopefully it will work. See, I'll copy. Now we'll go to router 3. Okay, good. I did not close router 3. Enable config C. Router 3 paste. You see, there is a command, there is a mistake here. What's the mistake? We need to go to the interface first. Interface S0/0/0, and then we give the command. Again, there is a problem. Interface S0/0 interface point to point. Okay, IP address. I think maybe there is some. Okay, let's do one by one. Okay. Interface S0/0.1. We are now on router 3, right? So let's go to, okay, point to point. All right. And then we need to type the IP address. Okay, and what's the IP address? 10.1.3.1, and then the subnet mask is 255.255.255.253. Okay. Bad mask. I think there is a mistake in the mask. I think 255.252 is it? Sorry, 252. All right. 252. Okay, good. All right. Then we need to give the DLCI number. So frame relay DLCI frame relay interface DLCI frame relay interface. Okay, DLCI, and this is what? 301. Correct? Because it's connecting to router 1. Okay. Now also we need to assign interface. Done with this. Now interface. Another digit. Interface S0/0/0.2. See, autocomplete does not work here. That's fine. And then point to point. I don't know why it's not working here. Point to point. Okay. You see, autocomplete does not work in this side. Point to point, and then IP. I will give it an IP address. IP address. Okay, and it is, this time it is 10.1.2.2, right? And the subnet mask 255.255.255.252. Okay, good. and the frame relay DLC, DLCI interface. Okay, and this one is what? 302. 302. 302. Yes, perfect. And then exit. As simple as that. Now we need to define the EIGRP also. We are using autonomous one, just like the other routers. Okay, config T router EIGRP. Okay, EIGRP autonomous one. Okay, network. What are the networks connected here? This is 10. If you look at the diagram, .1.3.0, and the wild mask is 0.0.0.3. Okay, and the second network that is connected is 10.1.2.0, wild mask is 0.0.0.3. Okay, that's it. Now in the exam, please make sure you save your configuration. Okay, so let's exit from here. Exit. Exit. Copy. Run to start. Okay. You need to do this in each router, please, for your exam, so that you don't lose the configuration. That's why some students, they forget to save and they send the file without the configuration. Exit, copy, run, start. Okay, I'll do it now on router 2. Okay, router 2. Look here. You need to exit from it, because here, copy. If I do copy, run, start here, it will not work. I have to be in the correct level. Some people, they do this. Do copy, run, start. You see, it works. Sometimes it does not work. You know what I did? I'm forcing it to do this command. Some routers, so some operating system, it will not work. If it does not work, so here, let me save it. If it does not work, what do we need to do? Exit. No, exit. Exit one more time. And then put the command copy, run, start. That's so much abbreviation. Copy running to start. Okay, copy run, يعني running configuration to the startup configuration. Hit enter. So we are done. What else is remaining? Router. We have to do this on router 1. Okay, Yalla, help me here to do it. What do we need to do? Exit. Enable. Yeah. Copy. Run. Start. Okay, and that's it for this lab. Now you need to verify your connection by issuing the ping command